The first question I usually ask everyone on the show, bro, is usually how did you become a wrestling fan? But in your case, it's a little different because your uncle is the original Sheik. So this is a bit of a different situation than most people that could have been in. What's childhood like having a famous uncle like the original Sheik?
See, we didn't hang out with him that much. We just went out to his house on Sundays because he didn't wrestle on Sundays. And we go out there and visit him and his family, my aunt and uncle. And so weren't allowed to talk about wrestling while we were there. I always played wrestling when I was home. Then when I became 19, I got shot. And when I got out of the hospital, I started training to be a pro wrestler.
Right. So something bad happened and you realized, okay, something needs to change in my life right now. And I guess the discipline of being trained by your uncle certainly would have instilled a lot in you. This is pretty important in your life. May 1992, as you've been trained, you end up teaming with your uncle in a Ring of Fire death match against Onita and Tarzan Goto. How was a young version of you feeling going into something as intense as this?
It was just another day. I didn't know it was going to be so dangerous, either than anybody else. They thought it was just going to be a walking park, and it turned out not to be because it got too hot.
That's what I read.
But when I went into the match, I wasn't that nervous about it. Same nervous I am about any other match.
Absolutely, bro. And mentioning this match, I wanted to bring it to 2021 and ask you what your thoughts were on the AEW Exploding Barbed Wire death match and what happened there.
I only seen a couple of highlights of it, and that was lame. For as much money they got, they could have made the best explosion match in the world, and they chose not to. I don't know why they would go with fireworks, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I watched it live, and I was extremely disappointed with the results.
That match is like the end of the world match. After that match, the world ends. The world didn't end. It looked lacking.
It was pretty dreadful.
Network, that's the way we play. Good God Almighty. Network, that's the way we play. Get puppies. Network, that's the way we play. Get.
The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.